So on November 12th, 2025, riding on the success of the Steam Deck, Valve's Linux-based handheld game console, they announced 3 new pieces of hardware: the Steam Controller, the Steam Machine, and the Steam Frame. With all 3 set to launch in early 2026, the hype train was in full gear. But 5 months later, only 1 of the 3 pieces of hardware was set to launch. With demand growing intense, Valve decided they were going to release the Steam Controller first, out of the original lineup, as it was the only piece of hardware not affected by... Yeah. With a retail price of $99 or $149 here in Australia, and a release date of May the 4th, interesting timing, people were eager to finally get their hands on a new piece of Valve hardware. So, how did the launch pan out? Yeah, it was a disaster. Within minutes, the Steam Controller was sold out. Many were left faced with this now scarring error message, and along with that, scalper listings of the Steam Controller started appearing on eBay for 2 to 3 times the retail price. Mourning quickly turned to outrage as many were left frustrated by Valve's handling of the launch, with the majority of people blaming Valve for not managing expectations, as well as not doing enough to stop scalpers from buying up stock of the Steam Controller, which is fair enough. But in spite of the chaos and a statement from Valve confirming that more stock was on the way, I was able to get a hold of a Steam Controller within 2 days of the launch. Now you might be wondering how, but in reality, the story was very different here in Australia, which admittedly was quite surprising given Valve's past history with my home country. So what happened? Well, let me tell you. I woke up out of bed, woke my PC up from sleep, and went straight to Steam. I navigated to the Steam Controller page, clicked the Buy Now button, put in my details, paid for my controller through PayPal, and... Wait a minute, what the fuck? That's right. That's what happened. Not only that, I was able to make my purchase a mere 2 minutes before the intended launch time. And with that, I was able to secure my Steam Controller. I had woken up with the mindset that I had 0 chance of scoring one at launch, but thought I'd give it a go anyways. Worst comes to worst, I was not gonna be sad, but a little disappointed at Gaben. But here I am, having just bought a Steam Controller, beyond bewildered by what had just happened, with some second guessing sprinkled in for flavor, and now I'm left witnessing with my own eyes the downward spiral that was the Steam Controller's launch. On the other side of the globe. That's right, Australia was largely unaffected throughout launch day. At least for the first 7 hours. But within that time frame, you could comfortably purchase a Steam Controller or 2, and then go about your day. Or go back to sleep like I did. With the main factor being the unorthodox timing of the Steam Controller's launch. While it launched in the US at 10 AM Pacific Standard Time on May the 4th, in Australia, that was 3 AM on May the 5th. And here I was, having just beaten the delayed rush of the Steam Controller launch. But now I was gripped by uncertainty as to whether I was going to get my Steam Controller at all, or if Valve was going to snipe my Steam Controller order down as suspicious activity, due to the fact that I ordered mine at 3 AM on the dot.
Boom. Headshot.
While the outrage and disappointment ensued, and the lucky few celebrated, I decided to print a dock for my Steam Controller, using my newly acquired Bamboo Labs P1S 3D printer. Not sponsored. This dock was designed by a small company known as Mechanism, where you can either print the dock yourself or buy it along with a wide range of Steam Controller accessories they'll be selling soon. Valve also released the official CAD files for the Steam Controller and its charging puck. So I decided to print out both to get a feel of the controller's size and ergonomics. Hey, I have a 3D printer, so I'm gonna make use of it wherever I can. But then, a day later, this happened.
So I was just minding my own business and, well...
After being stuck on payment processed for a day and a half, my order was now being packaged up, and not too long after, it was ready for shipping. I was so ecstatic that not only had my Steam Controller order made it through without further delay, but I was also getting it the very next day. And then it arrived in what I consider to be one of the quickest shipping times I have ever seen for a product launch. This was momentous for me, as it was my first time buying official Valve hardware. And now with it in my hands, it was time to unbox it.
Oh my god. Oh. Holy shit, that's fucking nuts. I don't know what to say right now. At your fingertips. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Ooh, already it feels good. Oh, the D-pad, it feels so comfortable. The thumbsticks. Oh, this just feels so nice. Oh, I already have it. The smell! Oh my god, I just got the smell. Holy shit.
The smell?
Yeah, there's like a nice smell to it. I already have a good feeling about this controller. This feels so right. Like, this is so comfortable.
It looks so fucking good.
It looks really nice, yeah. This just, oh, it just feels so nice. I actually thought it was going to be a bit heavy, but no, this like feels really, really comfortable.
What do you think about the back button placements?
Oh, they got a nice click to them. I feel like it's going to be a bit of an adjustment that I'll have to make because it's like I've never had a controller with back buttons before. So it's just like, that's something brand new that I'm gonna have to get used to. I actually was a bit worried that the placement of like the buttons up here in the analog sticks was gonna be a bit awkward, but no, like this feels very, very comfortable. I'm really excited about these fucking touchpads. Like these touchpads, oh, they feel so smooth. I mean, I imagine they're like the Steam Deck ones. Just that nice, smooth plastic. Yeah, they're so nice.
They have vibration in them to simulate like a trackball rolling.
Oh, that's nice. But the material, the material is very nice. Some people were saying this felt cheap, but it's like, I don't really feel that. Like people saying it feels cheaper than the Xbox and PlayStation controllers. I don't know if they mean the standard ones or the premium ones, but for me, this feels great. I think already I'm in love with this controller. There's the puck. That's nice. But I mean, so simple, so clean. Valve, you know, it's just, this is my first Valve product, like the first Valve product I've ever bought. Because I didn't get an Index, I didn't get a HTC Vive, I didn't get a Steam Deck. I mean, I've used the Steam Deck, but I didn't actually own it. It was like siblings had it. But yeah, so now we've got that too.
How does it hold up with the controller on it?
Well, let's find out. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Overall, after using the Steam controller for the past few days, I can confidently say it's by far one of the best controllers I've used yet. High quality, comfortable, and versatile. Even with the price, this is worth every dollar.
This little beep sound. It's got like a little startup chime.
Being able to switch between using it as a controller as well as a viable alternative to a keyboard and mouse when you don't have them nearby is just fantastic. Lately I've been replaying Portal, Half-Life 2, and Rock of Ages with it. 3 games I grew up fondly playing. With the latter not having proper controller support on Steam, I was able to set up controller inputs to my liking within a few minutes, and I was on my way. The touchpads are immensely helpful when playing a tower defense game like Rock of Ages, so if you're a fan of tower defense or even RTS games, the Steam controller should be your go-to controller. The flexibility the Steam controller gives is just fucking awesome, so if you're looking for a new controller for your PC or even Steam Deck, I highly recommend the Steam controller. Though you might be waiting a bit. While the initial launch was a mess, Valve has since corrected course. With the introduction of a new reservation system, you can now reserve a Steam controller and tell the scalpers to piss off. I must say, a company with this level of accountability and transparency is very rare these days, and it's great to see when done well and done right. Even if it's something they should have done initially, but you live and you learn. Now where's the Steam frame at? All I have is this HP Reverb G2 right here. Oh shit, is Windows Mixed Reality dead? So where have I been for the past 2 years? Well, in mid-2024, I decided to quit YouTube, with that decision intended to be permanent. Not the first time I've said so, but along with that, I decided to private the majority of my old videos, and for personal reasons, they will remain so going forward. This video serves as the first of many. Reviews, video essays, and retrospectives on tech, gaming, and anything in between, both modern and retro, will be the core focus of the channel moving forward. So if you're not looking for that, feel free to move along. I've got a few videos planned that will be released soon, including one on the state of Windows Mixed Reality in 2026. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, consider subscribing to the channel. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Consider subscribing if you want to see more videos like this. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, dislike if you didn't. And as always, stay safe and take care.